aita for telling my husband I am upset he made lunch plans with his friends the day before my C-section, didn't tell me until the last minute, and didn't consider inviting me? I, 32F, am currently 39 weeks pregnant with our first child. My pregnancy has been challenging, with complications that have required frequent doctor visits and strict bed rest for the past month. Because of these complications, my doctors have scheduled a C-section for tomorrow morning. It's a nerve-wracking time for me, and I've been leaning heavily on my husband, Tom, 34M, for support. Tom has been mostly great throughout the pregnancy. He's attended all the doctor's appointments he could, helped around the house, and tried to keep my spirits up. However, he's also been very busy with work and has made a point to continue his social life, which I've generally been supportive of, as long as it didn't interfere with our needs. Yesterday, Tom casually mentioned that he had made lunch plans with his friends for today. This took me by surprise because he hadn't mentioned it before, and it's the day before my C-section. I asked him why he didn't tell me earlier, and he said he didn't think it was a big deal and assumed I'd be okay with it since I'd be home resting. I tried to explain to him that I was feeling anxious about the surgery and would have appreciated having him around for emotional support. I also mentioned that it hurt my feelings that he didn't consider inviting me or even discussing the plans with me beforehand. He brushed off my concerns, saying I was overreacting and that he needed a break from the stress too. He said he'd only be gone for a couple of hours and that I'd be fine. This led to a heated argument. I told him that while I understood his need to relax and see his friends, the timing felt inconsiderate and hurtful. He accused me of being overly dramatic and trying to control his social life. He went to bed angry, and I spent most of the night tossing and turning, feeling upset and unsupported. This morning, Tom left for lunch with his friends without saying much to me. I'm sitting here, feeling a mix of anger, sadness, and anxiety about tomorrow's surgery. I called my mom to vent, and she said I should try to understand that Tom needs to de-stress too. My best friend, on the other hand, thinks Tom is being incredibly selfish and that I have every right to be upset. I'm struggling to understand if I'm being unreasonable here. Am I wrong for wanting my husband to be more present and supportive the day before a major surgery? Should I have just let him have his lunch with friends without making a fuss? I don't want to come off as controlling, but I also feel like my feelings are valid given the circumstances. So, Reddit, aita for telling my husband I am upset he made lunch plans with his friends the day before my C-section, didn't tell me until the last minute, and didn't consider inviting me? How should I handle this situation and communicate my feelings without causing more conflict?